Hello and happy new year and welcome to my new deck a day series. I'm going to try and do a brand new deck every day for Magic, and today we're starting with one of the most notorious decks, Oops All Spells, which uses Balustrade Spy, as you can see, to go ahead and mill our deck until we hit a land. But oops, technically we have no lands, we have all spells. Now, to keep ourselves from milling out, we have a few cards available to us to stay on the deck, and then Eldritch Evolution to go ahead and allow us to sacrifice our mana makers and pull out our Balustrade Spy from anywhere. Then, of course, we have the normal dredge pieces that will help us win, and to top it off, we have Driven and Despair to allow our creatures to have menace and not be blocked. Let's get right on into it. Alright, so the first official deck match, I should say, of 2025. It's recorded a little bit early, but we're using Oops All Spells. They should be a decent hand here. I don't know what I'm going to run into. Biggest thing here is we don't have the Balustrade Spy here immediately. That's fine. We're going to get out our modal lands, and as you can see, we do have A-Llanowar Loamspeaker, so that works out for us well. I think I'm going to go ahead and just stick with one green, one black here for now. Hope for the best. We can see about doing the Eldritch Evolution. Let's see. Let's see what the opponent does first. I imagine we are getting some type of Boros enchantment decks. Eldritch Evolution, if y'all don't know what it does, you can go ahead and search for the creature card. I can't remember if I can do it off of the Loamspeaker, because I think that Balustrade Spy is a 3-drop and it says 2 exactly. And then yeah, Despair and Driven is going to be our win con after the fact. So I think we just stick with this here. Let's create a land. Just get in some damage. Like I said, I'm still new to this deck, so there may be some misplays. I'm going to have to look it up and see how much the Balustrade Spy is. Maybe I should have just gone with Eldritch Evolution. That might have been a huge mistake here, but let's see. Alright, opponent didn't sack their carrot cake yet. They're thinking. Alright. Looks like they're hovering over the carrot cake. Tap for a white mana. Yep, so they're going to go ahead and get 3 life and a token. Such a good card, by the way. I don't think everybody realizes how good carrot cake actually is in real life and in Magic. Alright, they got a removal? They do. Okay, torch the tower. That kind of dampens us a bit. Unless we get the Balustrade Spy right off the top. So it is a 4-drop. I just play this and I win, right? I should have done the Eldritch Evolution last turn then. But select myself, mill out my entire deck. This is where the Oops All Spells gets its name. It's basically Dredge on Arena with a few tweaks. We have the Progenitus and the Worldspine Wurm just to keep us from milling ourselves completely and decking out, because we don't have any real haste engines here. We've got life gain from the Creeping Chill, we've got all the creatures flooding back onto the board, and then after this we should just be able to play Despair, give everything menace so our opponent couldn't block even if they won. It's been thinking for a minute. Okay, they got the flanker out. Are they gonna exile our graveyard? Yep, well, that's fine. It doesn't do anything for us now. We still have the Driven in hand, so really I think we just go ahead and hit them with a Creeping Chill. I think we could just attack straight up here. We don't even need to do anything else, so yeah. Alright, they're going to take out one of the ghouls, but we should still have exact damage here. Never mind, a little bit more than exact. I cannot do math apparently. Well, 1-0 on to the next one. Alright, we got Pav coming up. Now I know the game plan. Alright, I know it. We've got the Eldritch Evolution, we've got the Loamspeaker, we'll just, roll into that. Seeing the Worldspine Wurm is a little bit difficult just because we don't want to run into any issue where we do deck ourselves out. But I think here we're going to go with the tap land first just to make sure we're good to go. So then we have turn 2 straight into the Loamspeaker, turn 3 Evolution into Balustrade Spy. That's what I'm thinking at least. The opponent is playing probably Azorius Reanimate. Oh no, Esper it looks like. I see the ultimatum in their graveyard. Depending on how fast we can get this might be a matchup for us. We can definitely win. So Faithless Looting. It's really going to depend on how fast they can get there and if they have any counter spells. Because they're holding up counterspell. Ooh, and we just got our Progenitus too. Okay. Yeah, let's Evolution. Sacrifice Loamspeaker, go pick up a Spy. Target ourselves. We mill a bunch. This is exactly what I was worried about though. Now we've got no cards in our deck. They do have the Sphinx in the graveyard. Because hypothetically what we could do is at our upkeep we could discard the Worldspine. We'll see. We'll see if we even make it there. Because they've got Unburial Rights. Like, we've cleared out our deck now. Yeah, there's the 4th mana. I think now they're just going to bring back that Scholar and give us an ultimatum, sadly. Let's see what they grab, though. We'll let them play it out. I mean, I expect somebody to let me do my combo. I'm going to let them do theirs. No reason to rope and do all that. Okay, good picks. Oh, Toxrill. No. Toxrill's just going to kill all of our creatures, too. Yeah, there's no way around it. Cast any spell you want. Let's put Omniscience back. There goes our board. And they get to just do whatever they want. Yeah, the writing on the wall's there. Oh, they got Sarah's Emissary too for the creature type. Yeah, that's gonna be a good game. Either way, good game, opponent. Alrighty, on to the next one. Alright, Tent Maker here. Ooh. We're 1-1 so far. We've got a decent hand here. Spy in hand again. We've got the mana. I think this is a keep. Worst case scenario, turn 3. Best case scenario, turn 2 if we can get an Eldritch off the top. Do we go Loamspeaker or do we go Paradise Druid here? That's the other question. We'll see. Okay, Gaia's Blessing. So they can keep themselves from milling. Alright, well, hey, there's the Evolution. That's good for us at least. Yeah, we need a green mana here. I think the Paradise Druid's better just because of the hexproof on it, just while it's untapped. And I think if we Eldritch Evolution, it shouldn't give time for the opponent to actually be able to kill our Paradise Druid, because sacrificing is a part of the casting cost. right? So I think that should work out. All right, I think we just need to go for it. Let's put our land down just in case. I don't really see any reason necessarily to sacrifice, but now we should just be able to select ourselves, and hopefully they don't have anything too crazy. This time we have our Worldspine Wurm to go ahead and anchor us down, so we don't have to do any crazy actions after the fact. We should be able to get all this back. There's the Amalgam, Creeping Chills. I swear I always get a Creeping Chill in the hand too, so these only ever do like 9 damage for me. Alright, bring them all back. All the triggers. This is where we need to be able to just hit one time and let it all go through. But we got the ball in the opponent's court. Let's see what the Tent Maker does. Ooh, Blast Zone. Semblance Anvil. And then again, like I'm showing you here, we can despair. Even if they have a really crazy turn, they can't really block us. But this should be game over for them. I wish there was a way we could cast that, Worldspine Wurm. But hey, 2-1, not bad for this one. Right, so tell me, what did you think of Oops All Spells? Is there anything you would change or anything that you think would play better? Overall, I played this deck about 14 times and had a 64% win rate total, so Oops All Spells is definitely catching some opponents off guard, but with the rise of Graveyard Hate and Leyline of the Void, even Ashiok, it's a little bit iffy in best of one. But if you checked out the video and you want to see more, please go ahead and give a like and subscribe. And don't forget, you are doing everything right today and you matter. Goodbye.